What's up, guys? Justin back here with Fantasy Now Plus to talk about week 3 and all of the starts and sit questions you have for the week. Today we are making pizza in the kitchen, so let's get right into the show. We'll bring in Pudge here in just a moment, but yeah, let's get cooking.
You're watching Bites and Insights only on Fantasy Now Plus.
Pudge, how's it going, man?
We have got some visual difficulties, but we're doing good. It's rainy, it's gloomy, it's football weather.
It is. It's supposed to rain all week here in Indy, which sucks compared to the last 2 Sundays where it's been like sunny and 70. But the Colts are out of town, so maybe that's why it's a little gloomy today. We're down in Tennessee.
My Lions are over there in Baltimore, so.
Yeah.
Hey.
So today, like I said, we are making. Let me just adjust my camera there. That did absolutely nothing, so that's cool. We're making pizza. I sent you what I was making.
Oh yeah.
So we are doing a pizza with a cream cheese base, cheddar cheese, bacon, jalapeno, and then I have a berry jalapeno pepper jelly that I'm going to turn into a glaze and just put it right over the top of it. So it's going to be pretty good. It's actually one of my it's a replica of one of my favorite pizzas from a local place here in Indy. So we'll see if I can do it any justice. Before we start getting questions, I told Pudge that I made a different dough today, so I had to already have it made out. It's still raw, don't worry. But it was one of those 12 hours out on the countertop and not in the fridge or anything like that. So for anybody that's wondering, it was 4 cups of flour, 2 ounces of yeast, hot water, and salt. That was it. Mix that up, make a little dough ball, put it into a pan or a bowl, cover it overnight. 12 hours later, here I am. It's supposed to sit out like this for an hour. We're not going to do a full hour. So I'm sure that'll do great. So I would love to see if anybody can replicate what we make now, Pudge. I think it would be a fun thing to do, to see people post online like, hey, look what I made, Justin. And see if they can start replicating the stuff that we make on Sunday shows. That would be fun, I think. I think that would be fun. So
I'm gonna have to start responding with "Yes, Chef." That's what it is from now on. Because the stuff that you make is seriously those wings last week, they were out of this world.
Man, those were.
I didn't even get to eat them, and they looked really good.
Those were so good. Yeah, those were really good. Kind of destroyed my stomach later in the day just because of all the spiciness, but worth it. So something that I'm doing here that you can't see off screen. A lot of people have those little pizza rollers to get the little holes in there. I'm just taking a fork, and I'm just lightly tapping it just to get some, perforation. There you go. Just to get some holes in there, not a ton. I want a little bit of bubbles. I don't know how much you can actually see that I just poked in there, but just enough. So that's what I'm doing right there. Will, I'm gonna bring out the Char Voodoo doll. I don't know what I did to Charbonnet, but I apparently messed him up. Talking about how Kenneth Walker should be getting all the stuff. So, part of this, I got bacon out. I'm just gonna throw this in the oven. So, and hopefully we don't forget that in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? That's all it takes. Mine always takes like 20.
10. I mean, I'm at 450, so.
Okay.
I don't cook at low temperatures. Come on. We're gonna be smart. We're gonna set a timer.
There you go.
Set that timer. So Pudge, how's fantasy going this week?
Oh, so far so good. That game on Thursday, it looked like Ollie Gordon could be everything that a few of us thought he could be. Obviously, Achane is the man, but the short yardage and the goal line carries are going to go to Ollie Gordon. Now, if we could just get Tua to throw to his own players, I'm sure Tyreek Hill would be a lot happier, and so would the rest of the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah. Cheese. Shredded my own cheese, guys. Yeah, no. Tua looks bad, like historically bad, like concussion level bad. I don't know what's going on with him.
Swift, Tyler Allen, and Ramondre Stevenson. Pick 2 PPR format.
Tyler Warren and see Swift goes up against the Cowboys on a late game tonight, I think, and then
Swift is also questionable, but he's supposed to play.
Yeah, he is supposed to play. Tyler Warren is a play today. I would definitely pick Tyler Warren. He's going to get his targets. Ramondre, he's still proven to be the back. He's getting all of the workload in New England still. Not all, but most of the workload. Those are the two. Swift hasn't done anything.
Yeah, I'd take Tyler Warren as well with Ramondre. And I'm assuming that you're starting him in a flex position. So who is your first tight end? If you want to put
that's actually a really good question. Who is the first? I mean, it's probably
who is your first tight end in there?
McBride. Yeah, it has to be Bowers and McBride. Those are the only two that I'm starting over Tyler Warren.
I would actually this week start a couple people over him.
McBride.
Let me pull up my rankings.
Well, it is not Fannin. It's not Fannin.
No, my name's not Will.
It is McBride. No, Will. Yeah, Will saying it must be Fannin.
Oh no Will. Although I do love me some Fannin. He's a great dude.
Fannin's nice, but yeah.
He's doing his thing.
You boys want some cheese?
I would love some.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking to the dogs. Here you go. Some cheddar cheese.
This week, I actually have 3 people ahead of him. I have Juwan Johnson. I've got Zach Ertz and Tucker Kraft all ahead of Tyler Warren this week.
You're a hater.
I am not a hater. He's a top 4 tight end. I don't know how that's hating.
Wait, you have those 3 in your top 3? What is your rankings?
Let's go down those. I've got Tucker Kraft, Zach Ertz, Juwan Johnson, Tyler Warren.
Tucker Kraft is like highly questionable this week.
No, he said he's playing. He's a gamer. He's not like Tyler Warren.
Oh my God.
All the Tyler Warren jabs today.
Bro.
I have Dalton Kincaid was locked in as my number 5.
You have Zach Ertz with Marcus Mariota as tight end 2.
I think Zach Ertz is going to be a big play today.
Okay.
We shall see.
We shall see. See, here's the thing with my rankings this year is that not everybody does the best player doesn't score the most points in fantasy this season so far. So I'm not always going to put the top guys at number 1, number 2, number 3.
Well, that's the smart
thing. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Everybody still does, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't hate it.
I mean,
PPR,
this week I have
Pollard, Pearsall, Egbuka, or Marvin Harrison Jr.
Full PPR. One person out of all these guys? Egbuka.
Yeah, Egbuka is going to be limited. They're actually watching his snap count today because he's hurt. Marvin Harrison Jr.'s got the 49ers, I think. Maybe that's next week. Pollard's got the Colts today, who
have been good.
Yeah. On defense, surprisingly, yeah. That might not go Pollard's way, but then again, it might just go Pollard's way because it's in Nashville. I would honestly lean. I mean, you got to start Marvin Harrison Jr. I feel like you have to, but it doesn't mean it's the best move. It depends. Okay.
Yeah,
Play.
I mean, it's not a bad play. Pollard's not getting any of the
Yeah, against San
any
Francisco
of the
and
looks.
San Francisco.
Pollard is getting 18, 20 touches a game, but he's not getting any air work right now. So that is concerning for me.
For a PPR
Pollard's a good
specific running back too. Like Pollard is a
Yeah.
PPR running back, and he's not getting his targets.
yeah.
I lean Marv here, and I don't want to lean Marv because his almost 5-point outing last week, but that's not forever, right? Like
He's going to be boom bust his whole career with Kyler Murray.
for a while, yeah. I lean Marv. That's just my opinion. I could also see Pearsall being the guy too, because Pearsall is kind of the wide receiver now in San Francisco.
And Mac Jones had a pretty good outing. So
6 targets last week with Mac Jones. Didn't get in the end zone, but still brought in 56 yards. I think the rest of his team is also hurt. So Juwan Jennings is questionable. Obviously, George Kittle's out. Kendrick Bourne is the next guy up. So Pearsall, if you want the opportunity, like he's going to get the most targets, I think, today. It also depends on, are you already down? Like how bad are you hurting this week already? Because that's going to play a lot into that question as well. If you need a boom player, then I would go Marv. I think I'm steering away from Egbuka this week if I can, just because he is questionable. Or not questionable, he's going to be limited today. So, yeah. Okay, back to the pizza. We're going to ignore the 2 laptops. Too close there. I don't know. Would have been, yeah, if he was healthy, yeah. If he was healthy, I would definitely start him. Okay, so I'm taking a whipped cream cheese because this is super easy to spread. And why make it harder on you? So we're just going to go ahead and take this, almost this whole thing, really. This wasn't full, by the way, so.
I do love that whipped cream cheese.
It is. It's really nice. You don't have to whip it yourself. Like the blocks are just too hard.
You don't have to give yourself tendonitis in your elbow trying to get that stuff all spread out. Yeah.
It's like spreading that out is like spreading cold butter, like the stick butter on untoasted bread.
Yeah, you putting holes and stuff. It's just too much.
It's a little softer, but it's not that much softer.
Absolutely, JR. There might be some more information that comes out a little bit later, so stick with us.
Yeah, let's see.
That.
If they come back, this morning's reports was that Egbuka was going to be limited. So if they come back saying he's a full go, no limitations, I'm smashing that Egbuka start this week.
And not just that, if it's raining in Tennessee, then you're gonna probably want to start Pollard.
Let's pull
it's gonna be a run game.
Report.
So yeah. I don't know what it's like there, but it's across the Midwest right now. It's looking pretty gloomy.
Let's see, Nashville, Tennessee weather today. 80 and sunny, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy. No chances of storms. 0% chance of precipitation. Wind 6 miles per hour. So this could actually be a pretty decent game. So. Okay, so we got the cream cheese spread. Gonna go ahead and put this cheddar down.
Where do you see that?
See what? I just Googled it.
I see 85 and rainy at 2 p.m. in Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Weather forecast.
And it looks like there's thunderstorms going through right now.
I still see less. Okay, 10% chance of storms. Of rain.
No.
You see,
It's like
what am I doing?
41% chance.
AccuWeather shows. Yeah, it's about to storm right now. 2 p.m. A 43% chance. Okay.
Yeah.
It could be a mix. It could be a toss-up. But that's rain, not storms. I see chance of storms. Whatever, guys. Who cares? I'm just right now not looking up weather.
Oh, we care. We care, sir. Yes, Jeff. No weather will derail Pollard. Got it.
Okay, so 2 PPR, 8-point touchdowns. Oh my. Egbuka,
Good
London,
grief.
Pearsall, and Sutton need to sit one. Concerned about we're all concerned about Egbuka today. Who would have thought week 3, not even the first wide receiver drafted in the draft is a major concern. Oh, I smell bacon burning.
Yeah, to be honest, I had him ranked as my number 2 overall wide receiver in the rookie rankings.
Yeah, I think I
Right
did.
behind Ted Aroa McMillan.
I don't even think I had Ted
Seems
at
to be.
1. I'm pretty sure I didn't have Ted at 1.
Oh, I did.
Josh,
Josh and I
our
both did.
rankings are on the website, so
Oh yeah.
easily able to check.
Seahawks. You have to bench one, Charlene. I'm gonna go with. Let's say that Egbuka is a go. I'm sitting Sutton. If it's not, then obviously Egbuka's out. If he's going to be limited in any fashion, I'd sit him. Same thing with Craig. If you've got those same players, if they come through on the telecast and say that Egbuka is going to be limited in any fashion, then I would absolutely pop him on the bench, and I would start London, Pearsall, and Sutton. London and Pearsall would be my my preferred on all those, and Sutton and Egbuka are interchangeable with his injury. Seahawks or Bucks D this week. I'm leaning on the Seahawks, but I have to start Olave this week, so that's why I'm hesitant. Blue Prey. Sorry.
Can't play in fear.
Don't do that. I know that it's tough sometimes when you have a star player and you have a defense, but don't be scared to start a defense just because you have a player of that same team. If you've got the Bucks and you still have Olave, I would go that route. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, because Olave is really not taking away the points other than him getting touchdowns. Him getting receptions isn't going to do anything to the points for the defense, whereas it's going to be Baker Mayfield, or I'm sorry, Spencer Rattler. That's going to be taking away the points, and all the other players. I would still start both.
Yep. New show title. Oh, we got a new show title from the philosopher Will. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Yes. I love it, Will. He's so creative. He's a creative cat, that Will.
Hey, Will, is the injury report updated? So I'm slicing these jalapenos up on the mandolin.
If I should Emeka, that's a tough one. I actually like Troy Franklin as of late. He's been a good play. It looks like he's solidifying that number 2 role over Marvin Mims right now. You have Evan Ingram that can't stay healthy. Troy Franklin
out.
is not a bad play here.
Yeah, Ingram is out this week as well. So if you're hurting for tight end like I am, Trotman is somebody that's rising up the rankings right now.
I have zero faith in Adam Trotman.
That's
He did me dirty in New Orleans, and he's been doing me dirty ever since.
Sean Payton's guy right there, though. Sean Payton's guy.
Sean Payton's guy is Taysom
all of that. Well, I mean, he drafted Trotman. So what we're gonna do here is heat some of this up, so it's easier to spread. If I can open this jar.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah, don't cut yourself. Okay, where are we at on the questions here?
I've got Elijah from TMT. Standard scoring, start 2, bench 2. We've got Hubbard, Warren, Mason.
I'm starting Hubbard. And, oh God, that's kind of really tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's
start 2, bench 1.
I'm starting Hubbard. I'm starting Warren.
Oh,
Mason is the only running back there. But
you don't like Cam? You don't like Cam Akers?
I'm still starting Hubbard and Warren. Aaron Rodgers has shown that he prefers Jalen Warren. He's even said it this week that we need to get the ball in his hands more because when he gets the ball, good things happen. And he is clearly shown that he does not like Caleb Johnson or
Trey Henderson or Caleb Johnson and
if Gainwell's okay, but
I think Gainwell is the player to have there moving forward. Obviously, Jalen Warren is getting the work right now, but they will always split work in Arthur Smith's backfield.
Right.
All right, I am searching. I am looking for. I really like Hubbard this week against that Atlanta defense. I'm not sitting him at all. The question for me would be Minnesota and in Pittsburgh. Oh, come on. Do you really feel safe starting Jordan Mason? I do. I think he did enough over in San Francisco last year to warrant that. He's not going to get any of the passing down work. So this is standard scoring. I am going with Mason and Hubbard here. Jalen Warren may get some more passing work, but that's not going to help in standard scoring. I disagree with you wholeheartedly, Mr. Will. But I love the fact that you're chiming in here and giving us a little more to talk about. Why do you have Warren ahead of Hubbard? Please let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it. Abuka will be limited. Thank you, Charlene.
Yeah, that report came in this morning. It was the first thing I saw when I woke up this morning.
Craig, until Hampton is in his year 2, I don't have any faith in him. I said this at the beginning of the season. They would be in a timeshare. He's going to be in a timeshare as long as he's in Greg Roman's offense. Don't have any faith in him. I do have a ton of faith in Genty still. Don't discount that guy yet. It's his. It may be a little acclamation, but Genty's good, and he's gonna start producing, and you're gonna love the fact that you started him.
Did you see what Chip Kelly said though about Genty?
No.
workload management is what they would say in the NBA. And I'm like, the kid's a rookie. He's played 2 games.
True, but they're also
Counting all the Boise State stuff. Like, it's not like he's 28 years old and has already taken 700 rushes on his career.
right, but he's also not Derrick Henry.
I mean, he has the ability to be Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry also didn't start off fast. So
No,
he sat
didn't.
behind Mark Ingram, or no, not Mark Ingram. God, who did he sit behind in Tennessee? I'm struggling on this one. He's a little guy. Who am I thinking?
Tennessee. What was it? D'Amico Ryans or not? DeMarco Murray. He started out against. Not D'Amico Ryans. D'Amico Ryans is the head coach of Houston.
Mark Murray. Was
Okay.
Was it Murray? Oh, I guess I want to stand.
Yeah, DeMarco Murray. This mind is like a steel trap. It just lets everything out.
I don't really care about Tennessee though, so let that.
Those are your
be what it
rivals.
is.
Okay. We've got Will. He chimed back in.
I don't think the Steelers understood when someone told them Phil Judson has that dog in him.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Will, like I said earlier this week, name the last non-tight end Iowa has produced. Fantasy threat tight end. Fantasy threat offensive player that was not a tight end.
Yes. JR. Pearsall is a smash with Jennings ruled out this week.
Is he out?
If you have him in your lineups, get him out. Get him out.
Jeez. Hey, our guy from Twitch is back. PPR, Mason over Pollard for flex. Yeah. Olave over Egbuka, I assume. Yeah. Yes, everything is correct there. You are right. Should I put Franklin in an?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. That question was first.
Kirk Cup, Imanner to play over Sutton. Man, I'm gonna go with Imanner. Imanner looks like he might be the guy for Cam Ward. Had a very promising game last week, and I hope that trend continues. Kirk, we haven't seen yet this year. That offense is in shambles. I'm not touching that offense unless I have a dynasty player named Nick Chubb or Woody Marks that I have to play this week.
Ooh, that's ugly.
So it's pretty ugly there, but in redraft, I am absolutely staying away from the Houston Texans. I wouldn't draft him if I had, Justin's team. So, Cup, man.
This is going into the oven.
See, now pizza will last, so I can get down there in about 4 hours. Make it 4.5.
Make it cold pizza.
With the rain.
Pizza and a warm beer. You bring the warm beer. Cold pizza.
I'll bring all the warm beer. All the warm beer.
So that's going in for like we're gonna say 15 minutes, and we'll check back up on it. So now we got all the questions because it's cooked.
Going down to Will again. Carolina plays from behind, and Hubbard has historically been poor receiving. You really think Carolina's going to play from behind? These are the 2 worst defenses in the league. I don't know about that.
Will it not be a shootout?
Sean Green, Doak Walker Award winner. Oh, boy.
Do you remember who Sean Green is?
No, but it sounds like somebody that played for the New York Jets.
Sean Green does sound like a New York Jet.
He sounds like a New York Jet. Should I go ahead and put Franklin in ahead of Egbuka? Yes. Yes, I would put Franklin in ahead of Egbuka. I know it sounds funky, especially after Egbuka's hot start, but let's do that. Oh boy, we've got some. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Here we go. I'm just going to take this off and blur everything because it is really bad right now. I'm not sure what's happening there, guys.
I forgot you were having green screen issues. Or I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is where the green blur is showing in your home. I forgot about that.
Okay. There we go. Technical difficulties solved. Jesus. We shall see. I am.
You can go back to your living room. It's fine. I'll leave you on the small screen. People can watch me watch this.
Thank you very much, sir. No, I'll get that fixed. I don't know what's happening with. I've never had an issue with my lighting, but for some reason we've gone haywire over here at the Pudge household, and I don't know what's going on. Yes, user error for sure. Justin, yes, Justin does make his own dough. He actually talked about that right at the beginning. You want to talk about it a little bit, Justin?
Had to mute myself because washing dishes is really loud. Yeah, so last night I made a dough, or yesterday I made a dough. 4 cups of flour, 2 ounces of active dry yeast, water, and salt. Pudge is leaving me here. It's fine. So those things got mixed up. You form the dough, put it in a bowl. I let it sit overnight on the counter, wrapped up. And then this morning we just started pulling everything out and got it all shaped up and ready to go. So pretty easy stuff. I will always make my own dough. I hate buying the pre-made dough from the store because that stuff is just, honestly, it's just really bad and awful. So making your own dough is always just better. It's like making your own pasta. Like if you got the time, you might as well. And there's a lot of pizza doughs out there that are ready in 30 minutes. You just make it, you put it on the counter, you prep up all your ingredients, and by the time your ingredients are done, you can just pull that dough and just go with it. So that's always nice. So yeah, never buy your own dough. Just make it. It's so easy. A lot of times, even the yeast packets will have a recipe on the back of it, but you can literally search. You can Google quick doughs. If you want to take longer, you can make a 4-hour dough, 8-hour dough, overnight dough, whatever. So, yeah. Let's see, is Pudge back? Is he back?
Yes.
There he is. Yeah.
StreamYard is fixed. StreamYard.
What happened?
So, all right. So when I had to pull up my green screen, it showed blue, and when I pulled up the blue, it showed green. But now I have refreshed. We have fixed everything, and it looks like everything's back to normal. I look like my pudgy self again.
So Pudge, how did you get the nickname Pudge?
Wow, we're going back to I was 13 years old.
God.
Yeah. This is you have to have a tough skin when you are Irish Catholic from the Midwest. So as I said, I grew up in a Irish household. We are very stern, thick-skinned people. My last name is LePage, and I was having trouble making weight for my my wrestling meet I was roughly 0.02 grams over, which is, as you may know, not very much. And I was running in the showers and doing everything I could to lose weight. Yeah, you do it so you can sweat. I know. I had to shed the plastic bag. We do a lot of things in wrestling. Sleep in plastic bags. You may or may not have skipped a seminar class to go sit in the YMCA sauna during final hour of school. There's a lot of not so politically correct things that we did during wrestling, but I digress. I couldn't make the weight. I was having trouble, and my coach looked at me and said La Pudge instead of LePage. And it has since stuck since I was 13 years old. 14 years old, I'm sorry. I was a freshman. So I was
A
14.
lot of times I will say LePudge. Anyway, oh wait, LePage.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, that's how it originated.
That's great.
And just whittled down from LePudge to Pudge to Pudgy to yeah. It's fun. Bullying. Go ahead.
I was gonna bring this comment up. I traded Shaheed for Olave. Thought real low candidate with his 23 targets, but little production. All right, did you get Shaheed or did you get Olave? Because I like Olave better. Olave is a better wide receiver.
Yeah, those targets are earned, in my opinion. Shaheed, yes, he is going to get some deep shots downfield, but those don't always translate. You often get DPI penalties on those. If you look at George Pickens' first week, he would be probably like wide receiver 5 right now if he would have caught that ball. I mean, those type of players are going to get those DPI penalties, and it's going to frustrate you. Olave's got a great floor, so I like Olave there.
Yeah. See you, Craig. Hope you win your matchup this week. Also, I saw that the Commanders voted to move back to the RFK Stadium, so that's interesting.
We talked about that on my old colleague Jeff Crisp. We actually talked about the stadium there and how they are building a brand new one. It's pretty cool. I'd have to bring up the show notes, but the way they're doing it and everything, they're going to bring everything right back downtown, so it's going to be pretty sweet. Good on you, sir. Good on you for getting Olave. You will love that. You may hate it one week, but you'll love the consistency of Olave.
Yeah, I agree there. I need the potential wide receiver one with Higgins and Ekbuka as my top wide receivers. Yeah, I mean, I don't love the wide receiver room that you've got with Olave, Higgins, and Ekbuka, but man, if they could all hit, those are some very great talents.
Well, let's take a look at Higgins with Jake Browning.
He's very good. He's very good.
Jake Browning, I know that everybody is really down on that team, but Jake Browning was a top 10 quarterback in that scheme with all those same players minus Joe Mixon and the tight ends. Same coach.
Jake Browning played weeks 12 through basically 18.
Mm-hmm.
So 2023 T. Higgins had so he had a good week 15 and 16. I think he was still injured in most of the other weeks, but
isn't he always injured?
He also yes. He also did play against Minnesota in that and scored 22.1. So not bad. Jamar Chase is very good with Jake Brown. This interesting one thought is all the targets will go to Chase, but Higgins had more top 10 fantasy weeks than Chase. Yes. Higgins did finish in, I think, as wide receiver 14 in points per game last year, which is wild. A lot of that is because of his 3 touchdown game, but
Currently,
the thing about
I do
all the
have-
targets, the thing about all the targets going to one player is that defenses are going to be crowding him, opening up another wide receiver 1 on that team, T. Higgins. So. Yeah,
it's tough. I like Jake Browning. I really do. I want to see what he does against Minnesota here in the Dome. But I think that he should have been anyone that lost Joe Burrow, their number 1 pickup this week. Absolutely.
this goes interesting. The crust is really rising up.
Oh,
We'll
should have let it sit an hour?
No, it's fine. It'll
Just
look
a lot
good.
of crust.
It'll look good. No, it'll look good. Yeah, it'll depend if Browning will force Chase or we'll go for Higgins as well. I do agree there. Chase is going to want to have a big game. It's against against Justin Jefferson. The two of them are friends. They're rivals, but not like they're fun rivals. This is one of my favorite matchups in the NFL. Two of my favorite wide receivers in the NFL right now. It'll be a fun game for sure. Obviously, you wish Joe Burrow was out there playing with him, but it's not. But I think Higgins will get his today as well. So not super worried about that. Higgins will definitely get his workload today. So I'm just switching over to a broil. The crust is cooked, but I just want to get a little bit of a nice golden top on the top of that. If I really wanted to make it good, I would have done like a garlic butter crust. That would have been. Ooh, actually, I still can. I still can, Pudge. It's not too late. Where's my garlic butter? There it is.
Do it.
I have just a little bit of garlic butter. And if I melt this, we'll be good to go. Then I can
I still can't believe that the Broncos placed Dre Greenlaw on IR. Did you see that?
I did not know.
So he hasn't been a very good addition to the Broncos coming over from the 49ers. But that does open up some space in that Denver defense.
Good space
The
for
Browns, obviously, Shadur Sanders is out. Their starting tackle, Jack Conklin, is out. I know he was questionable going into the game, so might be a tough day for Joe Flacco again.
Isn't every day a tough day for Joe Flacco? At this
Well,
point,
he is
I mean-
collecting Social Security, so
How old is Joe Flacco? Like 38?
nah, he's in his 40s.
Is he in his 40s?
Yeah, he's got to be.
He is 40. You're right.
Yeah.
When I think of
Yeah.
people in their 40s, I think of like 44, 45, 46.
Well, once you get to your 40s, Chef, you'll realize that the early 40s is just the 40s. It's just early onset 40s. It's not exactly what they say. 40 is not the new 30. 40 is just a broke down 30-year-old.
I will never be 40.
Oh, never say never, sir.
Okay. Any other questions before we start wrapping up? Because pizza's almost done. And then Pudge has to start driving down to Indy.
Yeah, I'm out. I gotta make it.
One of these days, you're just gonna show up on my doorstep and be like, "So, where's the food?" And I'm like, we ate that."
So you better start cooking again. You do know my nickname is Pudge. So
You see the carbonara I made last night? That was good.
I did not. You made carbonara?
Yeah, like actual
Man,
carbonara, not just like fake carbonara.
not the yeah.
Not Alfredo sauce.
Right. Xavier Leggett is out. Get him out of your lineups.
Ooh, that.
Not that you had him in your lineup, but get him out.
Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, get him out of your rankings. Really.
I am at the very bottom of my rankings. I think he's like wide receiver 86.
So I just did the butter crust on there, so that will finish up here in just a moment as the oven is on broil. So we're just going to get a nice little golden crust on that, and then we're going to pull that out and slice it up and start eating. Questions. Anybody got questions? Because that's what we're here for, answering all your start sit questions. Jim Adams, good morning. Adam Scheffler just said Egbuka will have his snaps monitored today. Should I pivot to Keenan? Yes.
Yeah, you should have Keenan Allen in anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Keenan has been really good this year. Comeback tour for Keenan.
I love Egbuka. I do. I have him ranked in my 2026. He's wide receiver 1 for startup dynasty, but his production has come on touchdowns. Touchdowns are very fluky. Do not. And
oh my God, Will, I agree with you there. Pat Surtain got torched last week. What are you talking about?
Not only did
he got torched last week. Do you know how often the Colts targeted Patrick Surtain? Like at a 50% rate. Like every other ball was going to Patrick Surtain, and the wide receiver was catching it. Or he was getting a defensive pass interference. But
I'm going to go with Pearsall with Jennings out.
Yeah, I agree. That's a Pearsall day.
Yeah, it should be a Pearsall day. I do believe that Mac Jones. So let's talk about Mac Jones a little bit. I know that originally they made that trade to go get I can't think of his name. He's not in the. He's plays for. He's the quarterback 3 for the Stanford or the LA Chargers. Why?
3?
Trey. Why can't I think of him?
Who are you thinking of? Or what?
Quarterback.
You're talking about Trey Harris?
No. This is a few years ago. Trey Lance. Sorry. When they made that trade for Trey Lance, the target that the San Francisco 49ers had that day was Mac Jones. Mac Jones was taken by the Patriots. They couldn't get him. They were upset.
Well, Trey Lance was third overall.
Right, I know. They wanted Mac Jones.
Shanahan just lost the battle.
Yes. That being said, if Jones keeps on doing what he's doing, Brock Purdy might end up in a situation that is not good for him for fantasy. It could be pretty bad for his outlook the rest of the year. They could just put him on IR and let Mac Jones cook. He had some pretty good weeks last year.
Himself in a Alex Smith situation.
Yes. I mean, Alex Smith came back to Colin Kaepernick, and Colin Kaepernick took over that job. Those guys are not they're not shy about playing the best player available. So if Mac Jones is proving himself, thank you, Charlene Trey Lance. If Mac Jones is proving himself to be what Shanahan thought he was, it could absolutely end up in a situation where Mac Jones starts the rest of the year, or he has a good chunk of the year if he keeps playing the way he's playing. So I think Pearsall's a good play there. Colts are not elite. Sorry.
Elite. They are.
We do
Danny
DeAndre
Dimes,
Swift or Travis Etienne. I have Etienne.
ETN.
Yep.
I think that's an easy
Swift
choice.
has been
proven to be the running back again in Jacksonville. He's doing pretty well. Go figure, just as the Clemson Tigers are now trash, ETN's back to being good.
I love it. That's a good looking pizza you got there.
DeAndre Swift's just not been as good this year. It's kind of weird.
He's been very underwhelming, that's for sure.
Yeah, and he's like the only healthy, like a true healthy running back. And now this week, he was questionable, but is going to play this week. But yeah, I would go Travis Etienne.
Yeah, Kyle Monangai has taken over the Roschon Johnson role. His snaps keep on increasing. That's a player to watch. But yes, I do agree.
Last question.
Pickens.
Pickens, yeah.
Pickens. Egbuka's going to be limited. Pickens is your guy.
Jalen Johnson's on IR, so they play the Bears this week. So yeah, Jalen Johnson being on IR kind of hurts that defense.
It'll be a shootout again. Dallas, their defense stinks. Chicago, the Lions lit them up for 52 points last week. I believe in the Dallas offense right now. And Pickens, like I said, had he caught that and not had DPI that first game, he'd be up there and he'd be one of the top 10 wide receivers on the year right now, albeit 2 weeks. We'd have a totally different conversation. Would we be starting Pickens over a guy like Rome Odunze?
Yeah. All right. So the last thing here I'm going to do is I had to reheat the sauce up a little bit to get a little bit more liquidy. And I'm just going to glaze that over the pizza and cut it. But this is what I mean by like the crust. You can't really see it, but the crust got crusty. It looks
I like that.
Yeah. It's not that
I like a nice.
I thought about making a Detroit style pizza today, but
you don't want to do that.
Well, I don't have like 36 hours to do that, so we try to keep.
What is that? What is that jam that you're putting on there?
This is a blueberry jalapeno pepper jam. I'm sorry, berry jalapeno pepper jam that I heated up.
So I make blueberry syrup, but I make it myself. And I put it on my French toast.
That sounds delicious.
It's pretty good. I use blueberry preserves, and I heat it up, get it to a nice low heat. Throw in maple syrup. Don't use the cheap stuff. It'll turn into sugary mess. And yeah, it looks a lot like that. It looks pretty good. That looks amazing. I'll be there in about 4 hours.
I wanted a raspberry habanero jam, or glaze, but I didn't want to make it in a short amount of time. So that takes a little bit of time, but this will be good as well. So, all right. So we'll just go ahead and cut this up and kind of look at it. It's rested. I always know if it's rested enough by if I can feasibly hold the pan. But you need to let pizza rest a little bit so that the cheese can congeal and not slide all over the place. get this pizza. So we'll just go with this pizza. Looks pretty good. It's a little bit of a thicker crust, but there's the
Looks-
pizza.
Absolutely divine.
And we gotta do my the weekly bite. So here we go. Ready? That's good. Yeah, it's very savory. And then that berry sauce, the glaze, takes it over. And then like in the back, it's like, okay, that's a little bit spicy. So
Well, you do have
that's very
jalapenos.
good. Yeah, it also does have jalapenos on here too. So if you're late to the show, it's a cream cheese base, cheddar cheese, bacon jalapeno, and a berry jalapeno pepper sauce. It's good.
So let's tell these people there is no red sauce on this. No red sauce. So
I
step
hardly
your
make
game
myself
up,
that
people.
up.
Step your game up, everyone. Whipped cream cheese is where it's at.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I hardly ever make pizza with red sauce unless I'm just wanting a straight up pepperoni pizza. But that stuff was pretty good. The cream cheese is where it's at because that gives it a little bit of a creamier flavor to it too, and kind of balances everything in, which is nice.
We got a lot of acid in there. So
To your Pickens, but I'm gonna go with Pickens. ST has a backup. I'm not worried about his backup. Charlie and I do agree a white garlic sauce pizza is also pretty good.
woo.
It's my kind of show where I get to just eat and talk about football.
Yeah. So there we go. Now I gotta go to the store. I gotta go buy a pizza.
Well,
I didn't do wings last week, but you almost had me on the wings. We have to do wings again.
I'll have to do a different sauce.
I was impressed with your wings, sir. I was very impressed. More so than your picks this week. But I'm just talking about your lineup. I'm just talking about your rankings. Your Tyler Warren, your affinity for Tyler Warren.
We play each other this week. We didn't talk about that in our staff league.
We can bring it up. We have 2 minutes here.
You are currently projected to win by 0.04.
I like projections. I am. Let's see here.
I have RB1. RB1's already played this week, so you have Marcus Mariota as your backup to. Well, dang, you don't really have a backup quarterback other than Marcus Mariota, so it's good for you. Oh, Chase is going to be your big one today, I feel like. So lineups include, so this is Pudge's lineup. He's got Goff, Montgomery, Breece Hall, Jamar Chase, Ladd McConkey, Juwan Johnson, Quinshon Judkins, Nick Chubb, Keenan Allen, and Marcus Mariota. I had Drake May, James Cook, already put up 24.7, Chase Brown. I'm going to probably have to sub out Egbuka, Michael Pittman. Oh, I have to sub out Mark Andrews, Wan'Dale Robinson, Cooper Kupp, Quinshon Judkins, and Lamar Jackson. I think, yeah, you're going to get this win. I'm surprised I'm 4-0 in this league, to be honest with you.
We have, I'm 3-1, and that's luck. But we have the highest point total as far as the games this week. 51.5 is the point total for the Lions and the Ravens, and I have 2 players from that game, so I'm hoping that they produce. You have Lamar Jackson, sir. So,
So, this is where I'm asking you for help. Mark Andrews or Okonkwo?
I'm gonna have to go with Chig. Chig has got more targets. He's got more yards. So it is the way it is.
It's not very hard to get more yards than Mark Andrews is 5. So, okay.
But now And you're taking away your stack there on the highest point total of the week.
Mark Andrews hasn't done anything.
Do you believe that DeAndre Hopkins has taken over the Mark Andrews role in the red zone specifically? Yeah, I do too.
Mark Andrews can't even do anything right now, and Isaiah Likely's not even playing yet. So
yeah, he has yet to make his 2025 debut. So.
Yeah, so that's already in bad favor for Mark Andrews. So I think that wraps this episode up this week. So yeah, exactly, no Likely again. So if Andrews can't do it this week, he's cooked. Charlene and I buried him on Tuesday's episode of the Waiver Priority Show. He's done for the season. You can safely cut him. I should have already cut him. I'm a fraud, but it's a deep bench, so I can't yet.
It is. Yeah, you can't cut him on that league. That league is
not in that league, no. In most redraft leagues, yes, go ahead and cut him where you have no bench. He's not worth rostering at this point on like a 5-person bench. No. But yeah, stick around. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have content daily. Tomorrow morning, we will have our Cold Brews and Hot Takes show with Josh Kimmel, where he will talk about everything that happened today and forecast for Monday Night Football and kind of just help you navigate what is going on in fantasy football. Tuesday, you got the Priority Waiver Wire show at noon Eastern. Wednesday, we have our start-sit showdown for week 4 with Josh and I at noon. And then 8 p.m. Eastern, we have our rankings show. Thursday, we have a DFS show that comes out at some point. It's a podcast. Friday, IDP, the IDP show with Pudge and Josh. Saturday, again, will be our Dynasty in 30 at 4 p.m. So full week of content, full week of just helping you with your lineups and getting ready for each week. So subscribe. We'll be back Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, again, to help you through the rosters, help you through the injury report, and really just get you prepared. Honestly, I mean, really, that's what we're here for. So we'll see you next week again, and have a good one. Peace out.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe wherever you watch or listen to podcasts. We'll be back next week for more ways to win your league.